Okay, so I was reading this article probably like a month ago, and I kept thinking about it. And yesterday, I was talking to a friend, and she was telling me, kind of what she thought. There was an article was talking about how men, if men find women who eat healthy sexy. So they did a poll, and everybody, they weren't going to answer how many people said yes and how many people said no. They didn't say anything like that. All they said was that they were going to throw out the question, and then everybody put in their 2 cents, and then everybody was going to figure out what was a yes or what was a no, and so forth and so on. So I read it, and I was reading the comments. And it was really funny because the comments were that they like their woman to be skinny and fit, not too big, not too buff, not too much, firmness, but they want them to look feminine, and you that was sexy. But however, they wanted them to eat like a burger and have some drinks, and that they always saw the celebrities, when they took pictures of them, and they were so sexy, and that they had like drinks in their hand, and they did all these sorts of things, right? So I was like, okay, so that was some of the comments, guys and girls were making. So then a girl came on, and she started saying that it was so mean, because that a guy could gain weight and not be buff, and his woman will stay with him and won't tell him anything, and because a woman's heart is different. But I like what she said. She said, however, if the girl lets herself go or has a baby and is not fit and so forth, she was like insecure because her husband or her boyfriend or her fiance or whatever was like not as attractive to her. But yet, if she lost weight, because I guess this girl that put on the comment, she lost weight after she had a baby or something, or was gained weight. I don't know. It just said that she lost weight. So she lost weight, and that her boyfriend was very like all over her, and like she said she could feel a very big difference between her at the level of when she was, over a little overweight and out of shape. So then she said that it was not fair, but that she thinks that men like their women fit. However, with fit comes eating healthy. And she said that not necessarily. So then I was thinking about that comment, and yesterday I was talking to my friend about it. And she was telling me that she thinks that that's so sad that we have to watch everything we gotta eat and to make ourselves look good. But the thing is, that's not what the poll said. The poll said that if you thought women were sexy when they eat healthy. It didn't say if they were fit. It didn't say if they were taking care of themselves. It didn't say if it was like trying to lose weight. It didn't say anything like that. It just said if you like it when a woman eats healthy. So what do I think? I was like, yeah, I stopped to think, and I go, like, if I sat at like Native New Yorker or Applebee's or Chili's, and I'm on a date, and I sit there and I see everybody chowing down on like burgers and stuff, like, how would I feel? Well, like I feel right now. I go eat, and I look at the menu, I see what everything is, and I start asking them, take off the salad dressing, take out this, or even with the veggie, they have veggie burgers, anything, and I don't feel bad. And I can see that, like, now that we socialize with some more people now in this new place, that they look at what I eat at, and they don't look at it like a bad thing though. They like look at it and they're like, oh, she like really watches what she eats. So yesterday that I was talking to her, she was like, oh, well, that's so sad, we gotta watch ourselves how we eat. But in a way, they do like to see us take care of the way we do eat, because later on, like last night, we were at a meeting, and she was like, one of the couples that was there, the girl was like, oh, my husband told me that, look at Lorena, she eats good, she eats really good, and she takes care of herself, maybe that's why she's not as sick as all of you, and that's good, you should do that, look, she didn't mind that we were eating. So she was telling me that her husband was telling her, like, you know, look, he didn't mind. So I truly, truly, truly deep down inside believe and think with all my heart that I think men do like their women to eat healthy. And I think all that oh, they don't eat a burger and they're not eating all the french fries we do, I don't think that's true. I think that men like seeing their women fit, and I think women like feeling fit. I think that stuff like, oh, I'm happy, like I can truly see some people that they don't really care, and that's really sad. But most of women do care about the way they look, not necessarily for their spouse or for their friends, or not for them. I think when you feel that firmness, that tightness in your body, you do feel happy. You feel happy. So I think that when they see you eat healthy, that just tops it all off, and they can really say like, oh well, she eats good. And I think they think that's nice. I think they even think it's sexy. Like, I think deep down inside they're like, oh wow, she eats healthy, she eats good, she takes care of herself. Just like now that we're gonna go camping, I have never gone camping before, and they they were like, you know, call her, you know, my friends were like, their husbands were telling them to call us, because that they that they knew we would want to go, because they know that we would be like, you know, into that. And they are like, oh yeah, because she likes to like hike, she likes to, like, she's always saying like, let's go bike riding, let's go. When we took off out to more north, to just for the day, just to go hike. We were the first ones, like, yeah, and we were helping organize, you know, the whole thing. But the thing is that, so they right away thought, because they don't really know me, but because they figured since I eat well, somehow, I don't know, but they figured that I was into stuff like that, because I guess their wives would tell them like, oh well, she tries to, you know, exercise and stuff. However, they've told them like, you know, you should, you know, hang out with her and go walking, go hiking with them and stuff. So I really do deep down inside, everything aside, everything, I do think men do like when their women eat healthy. And I don't think it's true that they think like, oh, they don't need a french fry or they don't need a burger, because once in a blue moon you'll do it. And not only that, it's like me, I social drink. So when we go out and we're all together and all, you know, my friends are there and their husbands and stuff, if I feel like having a margarita, I don't mind having a margarita. If I find like I want a martini or a mojito or whatever, I won't mind having a glass, because I take care of myself. I take care of that. I don't need a lot of sugar. I do drink coffee. All tops just drink coffee. However, I don't like always drink it. And even then, when I do, like Applebee's has that new skinny margarita, I will drink that one, or the new skinny mojito that they've been, you know, advertising. Excuse me. Or like the Bahama Mama that is like low calories. I will, even then, when I drink something, if I can find something like that on the menu, I'll do that. And I guess that I think it is I asked my spouse, I asked him, I go, do you like the fact that I eat healthy? And he told me, yeah, I do, because not only do I know that you're going to be healthy inside, but it's going to help you so you can start, you know, working out harder or working up more, because that's just going to help you overall. And I go, do you feel embarrassed that I don't eat like the french fries and everybody's hamburger? And he's like, no, because you eat and then you'll taste my burger, or you'll taste my, you know, my son's burger, or he's like, you'll taste somebody's burger. It's not like you completely, and that's only if you want it. And then he told me when you eat it, you're like, oh, like it wasn't even worth it, because I'm so used to eating well now. So he even said he didn't find that it was not something that he didn't think that was true. He thinks that yes, that men do find it sexy that women eat healthy, because that tells them that they do take care of themselves, and that tells them that in their long life they're gonna be healthy, and they're the kind of people that are gonna take care of themselves. They're most likely not to have everything everybody else does. So at the age that we are, 30, I think that men do find it sexy when women eat healthy. Not only sexy, I think they like it. I think they really do, because I've seen like my other friends from other places that I know, when I talk to them, that one of them eats very healthy, and she's always has. I just like, oh no, I can't do that, but she always has. And she was telling me that they had told her the other day that her husband had said like, oh, my wife eats very healthy, and that's one of the things that attracted me to her when we got together. So on top of all, I think she did. Now just let me know what you think. I really want to know what you think. If you think men do really think that women, that's kind of like or do they really want like women to eat burgers and fries and every day eating all this junk food and not taking care of themselves? Or do you really think that men do find it attractive that women not only like to do all these sports and hiking and stuff, but they also like to take care of themselves? And let me know.